What is up, guys? Football Galaxy here. Welcome back to a brand new video here in the Football Galaxy channel. For today, guys, I'm going to be reacting to my 2021-2022 Premier League predictions. This is the first time actually doing this here in the channel, but not the last time. So I do expect more of these for the upcoming season from now on. But with that being said, guys, let's get started. All right, then, guys. So how this is gonna work is that we're basically gonna start from the bottom to the top. We're gonna start at 20th place and then move our way up to first place in the table. Now, the main goal here is just to try to see how many positions I can get right from my predictions, and if maybe get some more correct predictions right than Irish guy, since he got 2 right. So the main goal is to basically try to get more than him. So let's see how that happens. Irish guy, if you're watching, bro, by the way, know how it feels, bro. Big fan, love your content. But in case if I do end up getting more correct predictions than you, then that means that I'm a better predictor than you. All right, so yeah. All right, then, guys, let's get started. Let me bring up the screen here. All right, there we go. All right, then, guys, so we're starting at 20th place. As you can see, I predicted Southampton. This is probably without a single doubt one of my worst, probably one of the worst prediction calls yet. Because the thing is, guys, I was basing this off from the previous season's performance from Southampton. Let me actually bring it up here really quick. So in the 2020-2021 season, Southampton got 15th place, which is funny because that's the exact same position they got this season. 15th place. So now that I'm looking back, I'm trying to bring up the current prediction. Now that I'm looking back, I honestly don't know what made me think Southampton would do so bad to get relegated. As you can see, they ended up 5 positions above 20th place, 2 positions above, 3 positions above the relegation zone. So yeah, we already got one wrong. Not a good start. But I guess we'll just move on then from now. Because yes, okay. And I remember in the last video, if you guys do recall my predictions video, which I'll leave the link in the description, by the way. I even said, Southampton fans, I'm sorry, but I don't think you guys are going to make it. That totally did not age well. So Southampton fans, I apologize, but hey, you know what? I jinxed it for you guys, so you did not get relegated. So hey, win for you guys, not for me. But yeah, we'll just move on. So Southampton did not get 20. They got 15th place so far. One wrong out of 20 places. Let's just move on to 19th place. I predicted Norwich. I was literally 1 point, 1 position. I was 1 position off from that because Norwich got 20th place, not 19th. So that was pretty disappointing, not gonna lie. But hey, at least I predicted Norwich would get relegated, and I'm pretty sure many people, many football YouTubers also predicted that Norwich would get relegated, basically. But yeah, we got another position wrong, and I was off by 1 freaking position. Gosh dang it, Norwich! You just could have not done a little bit better to get 19th place, but. Oh well, I mean, yeah, it's a win in a lose scenario. Lose because I did not get the position right. Win because I predicted they would get relegated. So at least I got that part right. But yeah, still, it doesn't really count. So 2 wrong out of 20. Moving up to 18th place. Burnley. I predicted Burnley, and guess what? They did get 18th place. So let's go, baby. We got 1 right so far out of 3 positions, of the first 3 positions anyway, that we're starting. So let's go, baby. 1 right so far in my predictions. Burnley getting 18th place. 35 points. They were 3 points behind Leeds, who won. They defeated Brentford. I think it was 2-1, if I'm not mistaken. So Leeds got themselves saved from the relegation zone. Burnley, I think, lost their last match, if I'm not mistaken. I think, yeah, they lost to Newcastle 2-1. So they obviously could not make it, and they ended up getting relegated. And I predicted it. Hey, I got it right. 18th place. Let me check what place they got. They got 17th place. So they went from basically saving themselves from last season to basically getting relegated to in the current, just recently over season. So yeah, kind of disappointing, I guess, from Burnley, but I mean, not disappointing for us because we got 1 right. So let's go, baby. All right, moving up then to 17th place. I predicted Watford. Oh boy. another did not age well moment, because not only did Watford did not get relegated, but they got 19th place. So uh, I pretty much got two teams wrong, like based on positions wrong, out of the three that got relegated. So Watford got I predicted Watford would get two positions up than what they actually got. That of course did not happen, as you guys already know. They got relegated. They did not survive relegation. I predicted they would. I predicted they would at least survive this season and then get relegated in the next one, but they couldn't get the job done. They lost, and they got relegated, and they got 12 points behind Burnley. So obviously they got relegated. They even got relegated before Burnley. They got relegated along with Norwich, and they literally got a point above Norwich. So Norwich and Watford were the first two to get relegated in the whole freaking season. So yeah, I got wrong. So yeah, I got that wrong for Watford. So oh well. So far only one right out of 4 positions. Let's just move on then. All right, so here we go. So moving up to 16th place, I predicted Brentford. In reality, they got 13th place. So I also missed that position this time by 3 spots. So not looking good for me so far. But hey, at least I predicted that Brentford would not get relegated. Like I even said in that video, I have a good feeling that Brentford will survive this season and not get relegated. And boom, I called it. At least I called that part. I predicted that one right. Just not the position, of course, as you can see. So I predicted 16th. Brentford got 13th place with 46 points, just above Aston Villa, a point above Aston Villa, which is another team I got wrong. So, yeah, we'll get to them later. But as you can see, guys, another one wrong. Not looking good for me. So far, one right out of 5 positions. So, yeah. So yeah, not looking really good, but yeah. Moving on then to Crystal Palace. As you can see, I predicted them in 15th place. In reality, they ended up in 12th place. So again, 3 places off. Gosh dang it, bro. Oh man, that sucks, bro. That sucks. I was off by 3 positions, guys. They ended up in 48 points, only 2 points above Brentford. But hey, you know what? I just realized it. I predicted Crystal Palace would get above freaking Brentford. So there you go. At least I got that part right. I literally predicted Crystal Palace would be above Brentford, and that's exactly what happened. Crystal Palace got 12, and Brentford got 13. So hey, at least I got that part right. But still not the correct position, which sucks. So yeah, another one wrong. That's like what, 6 now? 6 or 5? No, that's 5 wrong. Yeah, it's 5 wrong with 1 right. So yeah, not looking good so far. So moving on then to Brighton. I predicted them to be in 14th place. Brighton got 9th place. So this time I was way off. Not even close this time. So that pretty much sucks. 5 positions off from what I predicted. So yeah, still not looking good. I might even up, not even at this rate. At this rate, I might not even end up getting the same as much as Irish guy got right. So that's gonna suck. Well, at least Irish guy can celebrate if he's watching. But so yeah, Brentford got 9th place instead of me saying 14th place, and they did it much superior than Crystal Palace because they got 51 points. Actually, Crystal Palace got 48 points. So Brighton only got above Crystal Palace by 3 points, which is actually not that bad. As you can see, actually they don't show the points here, but I mean I predicted they would get above. I mean, hey, at least I predicted that. Hey, at least I predicted that part that Brighton would get above Crystal Palace, but not exactly in that same order. It wasn't Brighton and then Crystal Palace. It's actually Brighton and then Wolves, which I don't even know if I got that one right. So we'll see. But yeah, so another one wrong. That's 1 right and 7 wrong. Let me check. That's 6 wrong and 1 right so far. So far my predictions. So yeah, let's just move on then to the next tier. Next set of positions. So up next we got Newcastle. I predicted them to be in 13th place. Newcastle ended up in 11th place. So oh my gosh. Another one. So close, but just off by 2 positions. This is getting annoying, guys. I'm just so close. This close, but I was off by a few. And once again, this is the same story. Newcastle got 11th place in real life. I predicted them to get 13th, so I was 2 positions down off. They ended up in 49th. They ended up with 49 points, just a point above Crystal Palace, who got 48. So I mean, hey, at least I predicted. As you can see, at least I got that part right. That Newcastle would end up above Crystal Palace. So there's that. But still, another position wrong. That's now 7 wrong out of 1, and it just continues on because Wolves. Wolves, I predicted them to get 12th, and they ended up in 10th again. 2 positions off. Gosh dang. So let's see. Wolves ended up with 51 points, just 2 points above Newcastle United. So hey, I don't get it. I don't get the exact position standing right, but I do get the way that a club is above the other club. So there we go again. I predicted Wolves to be above Newcastle, and that's exactly what happened. Wolves got 1 point up, got 2 points above Newcastle. They ended up in 10th, and Newcastle ended up in 11th. So hey, at least I got that part right according to my predictions. But yeah, the my losing streak continues, as you can see. So that's now 7 wrong out of 1 right. And it still continues even more with Arsenal. Arsenal. Oh boy. Oh man. It's like, okay, to be fair, they ended up horribly last season in 8th. I had no faith in them. I was literally sick of this team. You guys can recall, if you guys even saw my predictions video from like a year ago, which again, link is in the description if you want to check it out. I mean, I was literally just furious with Arsenal, having no faith in them. So I wasn't expecting them to get even in the top 10. I think I even said that. I think I legit even said that I wasn't expecting them to even get into the top 10. That's why I predicted them so low, because I thought they were going to be trash this season. But boy, did they prove me wrong by getting 5th place. Now, I am still disappointed in this team because we were so close to getting into the top 4. But of course, we had to screw it up against Tottenham. And then we could even score a goal against Newcastle. So the team basically bottled the top 4 Champions League qualification. So I'm not celebrating, to be honest. Some people are telling me like, oh, bro, he's finding the positive side. What positive side, bro? It's been years since we've been to the Champions League. If Arsenal have gone Champions League qualification, we would have shut up so many of the haters. But now we're back into laughing stock. So I'm not really celebrating that much, though I am pleased that Arsenal did improve very much this season. Like I acknowledge the top 5 is pretty good, and it's a huge improvement from last season, of course. We're back to European football, even though at this point I don't care about the Europa League. Arsenal's played so much in the Europa League. That's part of it. That's part of what they are a joke to the haters. So I want them to play in Champions League, not in Europa League. But the freaking team just refuses to qualify to the freaking Champions League. So do I think that Arsenal's going to win the Europa League? Honestly, I don't think so. I think they're going to bottle it like they've had for the past few years. But hopefully they do. But as for but going back to the predictions, I got that one horribly wrong, literally by 6 positions off. I predicted them to get 11th, as you can see there, and Arsenal got 5th. So, I mean, hey, as an Arsenal fan's sake, I'm happy they improved. But for my own sake, as you can see, I got that one completely wrong. But I do believe the worst one I have done so far is Leeds United, because as you can see, I predicted them to get 10th place at least into the top 10, and they ended up just barely surviving relegation at 17th place. I was 7 places off, as you can see. Okay, guys, the reason why I said 10th place was literally based on their performance last season. They got 9th place, which was not that bad. They were in the top 10. I honestly had faith in these guys. I honestly thought that they would get to the top 10 again. But this time a little bit lower, just 10th place. And wow, they can just completely prove me wrong. The team just sucked, to be honest. Like it's a miracle they actually did survive relegation, because they were just absolutely terrible this season. Nothing at all the same as last season, where they were a pretty good top 10 competitor. They were a good team, a decent team. This season, it was just completely not the same. So yeah, I mean, I'm glad that they did not get relegated. I support Jesse Marsh, their manager, and just recently, they just signed Brendan Aronson, so that's pretty awesome. So I like them. I support. I don't, okay, I don't know if I really do support them that much. Like I support more Arsenal and Chelsea, but Leeds not that much. I like them, but I don't support them that much. But the thing is, yeah, like I'm glad they survived relegation. At least they didn't get relegated. Otherwise, that definitely would have gotten my prediction even worse. But still, this is probably without that the single worst prediction I've done so far in this video. Leeds getting 10th, and it turns out that they got 17th place. So yeah, my losing streak just continues. What is that? 8 now or 9? I think it's 9 now. Nine out of 1 wrong. Okay. The main point is that I only have 1 right so far in this predictions video, which pretty much sucks. But we'll just move on, continue on with the streak, see if it gets any better. I don't think it does though. So next up, we got Aston Villa. I predicted them to get 9th place. They ended up in 14th place. So I got another one wrong. I was off by 5 positions this time, and yeah, I guess Aston Villa just didn't really provide as much as I thought they would. I mean, I think it was because they had Jesse Lingard at the time, if I'm not mistaken. But since he left, the team just basically went kind of a little bit downhill. I mean, they didn't end up that bad. I mean, 14th place, mid-table. But yeah, I mean, last season they ended up, because here's the thing. This is once again kind of based from the performance from last season when they ended up in 11th place. I honestly thought they would improve a little bit this season and get up to 9th, but turns out that they didn't, and they did the exact opposite and ended up 3 positions below from last season at 14th place. So yeah, they I mean yeah, it wasn't like overall I don't think they really had that much of a decent performance. I mean, they ended up a few positions below the previous position, and they ended up like literally 3 positions above the relegation zone. So I mean, they didn't get relegated. I mean, they weren't even close to being relegated, of course, but still, they were pretty they were below the second half of the table. So not that much of a good result for them. And obviously, they proved me wrong with me predicting that they would get 9th place. So another one wrong. And now Everton. Oh yes, Everton. My guys completely disappointed me. I predicted to get 8th place. They got 8 positions below than what I predicted at 16th place. So this is probably the worst prediction, followed by Leeds, because I got them wrong by 7 positions wrong. So Everton being 8 positions wrong, yeah, Everton would be my worst prediction that I called. And again, this is based on their performance from last season. Last season they got 10th place. I honestly thought they would improve just like Aston Villa and get a little bit higher. As you can see, I even thought they would improve even more than Aston Villa, getting above them just by 1 position at 8th place. Turns out they were in the midst of getting relegated and trying to survive their butts off from being relegated. So another huge disappointment, as you can see here from my predictions. Another one wrong. Oh boy. Moving on then to West Ham. I predicted them to get 7th, and oh yes, baby, let's go. They got 7th. Oh yes, finally. I got another one wrong. That's 2. I am now officially tied with Irish guy. So fine, let's go, baby. 7th place, West Ham. To be honest, though, speaking of West Ham, I am a little bit disappointed that they got to the Europa Conference. In my opinion, they completely deserve getting back into Europa League, but freaking Manchester United just hacked still their place, and yeah, so West Ham got 7th, playing in Europa Conference. I mean, it's a good opportunity to get silverware. Let's not get that one wrong. But between Conference and Europa League, obviously Europa League is kind of better. So yeah, but I mean, at least they have a chance of getting European silverware, so that's pretty cool for them. And I do wish them luck in the Europa Conference League. But let's go, baby. Second position, second prediction right. West Ham 7th place. Same position they got in real life. So let's go, baby. 2 right out of 20. So yeah, still not that good, but let's just move on. Tottenham, I predicted them to get 6th place, and they got to the top 4. Gosh, freaking dang it! But this was also based on their performance from last season. in the 2020 season. They got 7th place. I predicted them to get one position above West Ham, which is funny because West Ham got 6th in 2020 and Tottenham got 7th. So I predicted that this time it would be reverse, but it turns out that West Ham did get 7th, but Tottenham did not get 6th. They got into the top 4, so I was off by 2 positions there. Obviously, it was the Conte effect. At first, it didn't start so well for Tottenham with Antonio Conte, but after, like as you say, trust the process. After a while, Conte basically kicked in his effect, and the team completely improved, very well during the second half of the season. So, as an Arsenal fan, I hate to admit this. I'm just gonna put my Arsenal fan side to the side and just go to put in my Premier League fans side in myself. So yeah, as a fan of the Premier League, obviously they deserved it, especially more than us since we completely bottled it against them and against Newcastle. So obviously Tottenham, they deserved it. They got away with it, but they deserved it. We did not deserve it. We get freaking 5th place. So, but moving that out to the side, Tottenham got 4th. So yeah, another one wrong, as you can see, only off by 2 positions. But whatever. We just move on. Another one that I got wrong was Leicester. I predicted them to get 5th place, and they got 8th place. So I was wrong by 3 positions. Again, based from the 2020 season, they ended up in 5th place, getting Europa League football. So I thought they would get the same position again, but it turns out that they didn't. They didn't do so well. Vardy completely turned off. Vardy dominated the league last season. He just, I don't know what happened to Vardy. He has turned off this season. Hasn't been the same since last season. So I don't know what happened there. But yeah, another one wrong. This time by 3 positions off. So, oh boy, there is only 4 positions left, and as you guys can see already, I already got Liverpool wrong. But still, there's 4 positions left. I only need one more to get to defeat Irish guy. Otherwise, I'm going to tie with him. But Liverpool, I predicted them to get 4th place, and they got 2nd place. So they proved me wrong again. Also, once again, based from their previous season, they ended up in 3rd place in 2020. I thought they would end up in 4th place this time, but instead they were actually pretty close in beating City to the Premier League title. I was going for them, actually, to be honest, but City got away with it. They won the Premier League, of course, as we all know, and they Liverpool pretty much proved me wrong. But hey, at least I got the part right that they would get into the top 4. So that's one part right that I got right. Another one wrong. So yeah, let's just move on. Okay, here we go. Now into the top 3. Let's see what I predicted, and I kind of remember what I predicted, and I know I pretty much got all 3 wrong. So here we go. The top 3. Yes. Oh boy. Oh my gosh. I have to admit, now that I'm looking back, it looks like my Chelsea fan bias got in when I said they would get 1st place, but after winning the Champions League. But nope. They got 3rd place, so hey, at least I got that part right. They got to the top 4, just not the right position. I was up by 2 positions. Man City's the one. That's funny. I predicted Chelsea to get 1st and Man City to get 3rd, even though it's the exact reverse. City got 1st and Chelsea got 3rd. So yeah, both teams I got wrong, but then we got Man United. And I know what you guys are thinking. What the crap was I thinking at the time? And guys, let me just explain, all right? Let me just explain. If Rufo's watching, he's a witness to this. If Slapify's watching, he's also a witness to this. Okay, here's the thing. When I was doing my predictions last year, the whole rumor of Ronaldo going to Man United was still going on at the time. It was a main trend in football at the time. United still had not signed Ronaldo yet. It was still a rumor, but they were close. So the thing that I was thinking at the time, and of course what I'm about to say did not age well at all. I thought that if Man United was going to get Ronaldo, they would dominate the league and pretty much race for the title. Obviously, that did not happen at all. Ronaldo, he's no doubt the best player for Man United this season, but didn't really wreck the league as most thought he would. He didn't even win the Golden Boot, for crying out loud. So yeah, so that did not age that well. Not that well. Like not completely well, but also not that well. And yeah, United got sixth place. I predicted them to get second place for some reason. Four positions off from what I said. So yeah, another one wrong, and I already talked about Chelsea and Man City. So all in all, overall, I only got 2 right out of 20 positions, tying with Irish guy. So Irish guy, if you're watching, bro, sorry what I said about earlier. I guess looks like we tied. I mean, hey, we both suffered. You know, we both got the exact same. Right. I think what frustrates me the most is that most of them I was only off by 1 or 2 positions. That's what frustrates me. That's what frustrates me the most. And the other part that frustrates me the most is that some of the teams completely disappointed me. Like Everton got them wrong horribly. Leeds got them wrong also horribly, and Man United also, and Arsenal. So yeah, yeah. But all those teams proving me wrong. Like some of them, I thought I predicted they would be successful, and they're like, "Nah, we're just gonna be trash." And yeah, they just completely disappointed. So yeah. But guys, that's going to be it for today's video. If you guys did happen to enjoy it, then please leave a like, comment, and share with your friends. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, guys, and hit the notification bell so you won't miss more football videos here in the Football Galaxy channel. If you guys have Twitter, please follow me on Twitter. It is at Football Galaxy 17. And if you guys have Discord, please feel free to join my football community Discord server. The link is in the description below. And until then, guys, again, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. We are only less than 30 subscribers away from reaching 500. So, guys, if you could please hit the subscribe button, I would highly appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much, guys, again for watching and for subscribing to the channel. Until then, guys, I'll see you guys in the next one. Have yourselves a great Galaxy night.